Yeah. 3DO. Sega CD. Sega CD, yeah. This here. Antti. Kaka. Here we go. Mika CD. Sega. I love how it makes the CD in a way, that's scratching. It's a scratching, but that when it reads the CD. How I miss Interplay. How I miss Interplay. Yeah, and now somebody says to me, okay, TZIBU, Interplay is still running. Yeah, but not that Interplay. Look at that, even Infogrames logo looks better. The power of 3DO. I love it. The game is originally from 1992, but this port is from 1994. Published by iMotion. Yeah, this is iMotion made the good old port of this. Let's check what did it have. So smooth, yeah, I know. So smooth and sexy. I wanna know. Best boys. Best boys. H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, I remember that they tried to have H.P. Lovecraft or the Call of Cthulhu license for this game originally. Ooh, that was nice. Hi, Xiaomi. How are you? By the way, that game is very slow to fight monsters. It's 3DO. Yeah, I love it. 3DO. The FZ10 version. This is not the top loader. Japanese model. But the best part is that when you get this system from Japan, it also runs, you know, games from States or Europe. So it really doesn't have any kind of regional lock.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me
and
Reptile.
It doesn't have the same problem as the big bulky 3DO that has that CD tray that comes out from the front. Usually with those old consoles that have the tray system, it usually tray is the first thing that breaks. Yeah, I know, I hate regular locks.
When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my
this is one of my favorite games ever. At least the original one is.
As fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid.
Yes, Sega.
Blackmail.
The power of 3DO.
Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers.
I love
the kind people who buy stuff in antiques.
How the Carnby is really asshole in this
the Derceto house is supposed to be
during these three first games.
furniture,
because
books,
no,
painting.
the Carnby in the later games ain't Carnby,
Looked like whoever owned
even though they
TZIBU
tried to tell
was
us.
about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150
Ah, yeah.
and the key.
I wonder how the jump
Kept
mechanics
myself
works with this
grinning at
system.
the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away.
I love the jumping
I looked over
parts
a
in this
copy
game.
of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over.
This game just
My
has really
report will be
great,
ready
those
in a couple of
those
I've been
voice
reading up on
acting
the history of the old
when you
house.
read the books and stuff like that.
It's the kind of
But if I
place
remember
ghosts
correctly,
run away from in terror.
not sure about this version, but the
Grisly
PC
murders,
version,
curses,
those the game didn't read those
luckily,
voice overs
devil worship makes me smile.
from any file.
This is my
The voice
idea of
overs where, you know, like,
vacation.
how do you call it? There's audio tracks on the CD that you go, so that you could, you know, listen them with a normal CD player. Ooh la la. This game has a great soundtrack, by the way. Horror. That was always freaky. That why did they have to show that frog face? I don't understand. Hi Cooper. It's fun how they use that camera view from a window that shows hands in every Hello in Dark. How are you, Cooper? Yeah, this is a great game, but first time playing the 3DO version, so I have to use this kind of controller. I love this game, the first three ones. I have played them on PC a lot. This seems to have some kind. They have put more polygons or something into the characters, but you know, it just means that this game has some strange slowdowns. Yeah, I like to use it. It's my thing, you know, because I like to collect old stuff. So why not use the original hardware here? Part of the fun, really. I hope the savings works. We can try. I think that they work. I think we tested it. I think that we did a test of. Yeah. Yep. Saved. Yeah. It's just a shame that in the PC version it shows the screen capture of this. Yeah. Ah. Let's start from the beginning. Just notice. If you remember that doesn't happen as fast, but for some reason, because we saved and loaded, it skipped a lot, skipped forward in the game time. Because that enemy doesn't come from the window that fast. But now we know. Okay, this goes to the action menu. This uses action menu. Okay, yeah. What is run? Love the frame rate. Can't really understand why, because you know. Can't understand why the frame rate is so lousy. It has to be a lousy port because you know the 3DO. I think that was much faster, powerful machine than PC in those days. Now has, yeah. I remember buying a New Nightmare for PC when it came out, but I don't know. I was maybe waiting for this kind of game, but it never, because it wasn't. I didn't like it. Well, that. Okay. Put on C button is run. No zombies for me. So A is use, B is menu, and C is run. Right. But the music is just, you know. Was there anybody way here? I never remember. No. But I would say the controls are more responsive than when you use a keyboard. I have so many fond memories of this game. No. Oh. Even though the second one and third one had some, especially third one has had some really stupid, you know, puzzles. And those, when this one had, I would say, you had some, at least you had some hints on what you have to do. Is there anything here? Don't remember. Key. Ooh la la. Oh no. It's locked. Oh. Alt cover is saber. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. But if I remember correctly, the Infogrames CEO also, or was it CEO? Infogrames or someone. Let's say that he I don't know how to say it well, but let's say that he took almost all the credits for the game that he wasn't even making. So the creators of this game just left it and made and started their own company. So the second and third game was made by in a really different team, I would say, and that explains why the second one is more action based and not as good. It's a good game, but not as good. But hey, I can by the way read these ones.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Der Seto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
I love the voice acting of this game. They just, they just, go wild with the script and the readings.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban. Hesperides Public...
I recommend reading these because they really give law on what has happened and how to survive. Example, this book has some hints.
He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ikios. And will never more set eyes on Seraphos. Must we go blindfolded? Asked Emelopes. Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun, answered Perseus. Fill your hearts with courage. They are her quiver.
Oh.
Her quiver. But Emelopes was not satisfied. Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures? Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Emelopes. Now what can you see? The companions of Zeus' sons laughed. Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors.
But I want to find the second Alone in the Dark for 3DO. So we can play it also. No, this I always forget. I don't need this one. Yeah. Welcome to Alone in the Dark games when you try to draw stuff. Yeah, just like that. Let's save now because I have to. Because I don't know how well the fighting works with this machine. Yeah, the zombies look different on 3D. And there's the blood is different. The frame rate is different. But the music is still great. Slap. Yeah. Kick him in the nuts. Does it take more damage? Yeah. And leaves the same way. we can do this, by the way. It's funny, you can see that some zombie's hands. Oh, it's not zombie's hand. Oh, it's a book. Not sure why I couldn't do it, but oh yeah, it's different commands. You can also close the door. I don't think so. I remember the 3DO was more known for. No, not 3DO. Saturn was more known for 2D games, but yeah, I know, Cooper. That would be much easier. Just kick. But yeah, think about it. This is in a way how do you say it? The Resident Evil makers took inspiration from this game. This game has to do saves. But there's one thing 3DO that you would have to have is that the machine doesn't have a lot of memory inside it. You know, memory for saves, which means that you have to buy add-on for extra save slots. Kick. Yeah, kick it. I usually use a shotgun in this. Yeah. Well, think about it. This came in 1992. I was like, what, 8 years old when I played this first time. I'm not saying that I had, you know, nightmares from this game, but I had. In those days, this looked so real. Maybe I should use the. Maybe I just should use the shotgun like I usually do. Hi, TCP. How are we feeling? Ached! Yeah. Let's use shotgun. Because I don't usually use the shotgun much in this game. How are you, TCP? Yeah. But when you... It's just funny when you look this game in these days. It doesn't look really scary, but people don't understand that in 1992 you didn't have anything like this before. So this was, you know, ooh. And I had great cinematics ideas like that window. Don't be like that, Sega. Yeah. Yeah. You have to, you know. Well, this game, this 3DO board is from 1994, but the game was originally made in 1992. So, in a way, they have maybe enhanced the character models a little with this one. Sorry, TCP. I'm doing fine. It's, you know, lazy Saturday. Yeah, now I remember. Still, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, when people complain about this game, I usually just say, come on, this was like the first real this kind of survival horror game. If this, I would easily say that if this game never came out, there wouldn't be any Resident Evil example. Small, yeah, really. This. Ah, yeah. There's a there is a soft lock moment with this game with those mirrors. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Nice. Nice. But one big complaint is that, you know, this 3DO controller has these two shoulder pads, and the game only uses these two in a way that you can go to the menu, nothing else. When you just could have, and when there are these two buttons here, why isn't this menu? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, yeah, this game, if I remember correctly, the character doesn't have any max health, so you can, in a way, use every health item you have and just drink them away. Look. Ah. Aha. Ah. Ah, yeah, I have to show you guys if you haven't played this game ever. This game has those fun traps and nice looking art. But the funny part is when you start to play those second and third games, the law and in a way, even the third game, I would say that it would work as its own game story-wise, but they have created those, you know, really lousy, flinky connections to the first two games. You know, they're like this one is this one's child, and okay, nice to know. If I remember correctly, because you have to use these mirrors here. There's a way to soft lock yourself. If these demons can hit you, they can break the mirrors, which means that you cannot get past this. Nice, scary. La, 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 la. It was safe. Well, you are not mystic enough. What were the names of those monsters, by the way? Yeah, we could. Night gowns. Okay. Sounds nice. Okay, now we do a save and show you these ones. I hated these in the coasts, or what are these trying to be? Yeah, coasts. Well, hello. And you cannot kill these. They follow you everywhere. and they kill you one hit. Nice. Okay. Yeah. This was great that this had different endings. Or dead endings. Of course, second and third one had more of these. Oh. This would be a great painting on the wall. Just saying. Servants of Nodens. Nodens. Oh. Almost. Let's not wake her up. Can I search here? Jeremy with his knees. Poker. My poker face. That sound is it. I hate that. It's like from old horror movie. But ooh. This is. Ooh. Shotgun. Yeah. Also, you can load, if I remember correctly, all the ammo into the rifle, which is just, you know, nice. Takes everything in. Save. Run. Oh. Let's try. How much do I have? 30. Yes. Woo! I did it. Dirt. Ooh. Haisifyksia. Dead. D-E-D. Dirt. Lamp is off. Oh, of course. I haven't. Nice. Oh. Ah, yeah. God damn it. You cannot search and use oil lamp at the same time. Yeah, hi Dragon Lord, how are you? This is a great game, and we are playing with 3DO. Oh, the cat just jumped on my hand. Nice. This is a great game. One of my favorites. Some bullets. Is there anything else? The first one is a classic. Now we can go. The Dreamcast. That has to be the new Nightmare. It's quite different, I would say. I would even count it as a Alone in the Dark game, but that's just me. It's more action game. Let's hope. Well, that went well. Nice. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Yeah, now we have to go. Now I remember. But I recommend playing the original trilogy. I had these ones, but what did must have been those.
A Brightness from Afar.
Why?
By Lord Boleskine.
How come?
An account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824. Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
It's not that bad system.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness. Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasm.
Well, not really, you know. This 3DO, it's just Japanese machine at the moment, so I use voltage converter for the power, and the as video is connected to the RetroTink 5X Pro upscaler that is connected with HDMI into my video capture card, and here we are.
With a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations.
I have to listen to this because one of the best part about these games are these readings. The voice actors are just going wild.
The length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars.
But if you like to play these games
one will at last
with modern PC, I recommend buying the trilogy from Good Old Games.
Despite one's developed sense of direction,
They run on DOSBox.
one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided.
And quite cheap, if I remember.
Such a moon! One lost
Let's
count
once more.
the cross. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
But also I recommend reading this because they, they give so much into the story and background of the place and people.
Diary of
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many
Because if you don't read these notes, of course, one, you don't know what to do in some places because these also give hints on for some puzzles or enemies, and you don't understand anything what has happened here because the game just starts from the attic and shit just goes real. And
I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God!
Yeah,
I have
library
found
books.
the knife. It was
They
hidden
are fun.
here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me. Yet I must continue my research. Their sector is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right after all?
Because
January
the
23rd. I spend all my days
the law and the
plunged in
background
dusty
story
books.
goes, you know,
The servants are convinced I am mad.
for
At
many
night, I awaken them with
generations.
my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed.
Dr.
I
Herbert.
have moved to
Herbert
another bedroom
West.
and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has
This
not
is so.
gone, however.
This has so many, you know,
However,
reference
He will wait for as long as he must.
to H.P.
Unless
Lovecraft.
Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward.
Just like we played
I drew the symbol on the
Splatterhouse
floor. He can no
show
longer go
yesterday.
there.
It had
I
that
want him
Dr.
to
West.
understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom.
Ugh.
I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood. March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The Dark Man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him.
The Dark Man wants something else. He seeks a body. His tethered servants
Buddy.
are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. A curse is on Derceto. From the foundations to the very rooftop, I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
I love the voice actors in this game. I really love the voice actors in this game. Hi, Tia. How should it go? Ah, yeah. Look, look. Do you know this game? Seen bits. Ah, great game. I would say one of my favorite game of all time. At least the PC version. No, this 3D version at the moment is not bad. Not as bad as it felt at the beginning, but not as good as the original, of course. Spiders! It has some problems with, you know, frame rate. A lot of problems with the frame rate, I would say. Yeah, lag spiders. Bestest game ever. Some. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And some spikes. Then we have best board ever made. Biscuits. Nice. Human flesh. Human flesh in a pot. Nice. Knife cannot. Right. Ah. Now I know. Now I know what I have to do. Let's go and drop something here. Because this is too heavy. Can't carry anything more. See once more. But do we need knife, by the way? No, we don't. But we need biscuits. Eat it. Nom 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 nom. Look at the face of a man. Need a more emote. Yeah, that would be nice. More. Save game. Moi. like a French moi. Oh. Oh! Oh! What kind of zombie are you? It's... What? Yeah. Clever girl. Yeah, I know. Strange. Snap! Snap! Nice. Cold. Where is this one? Box of shoes. Well, why not? Well, why not? I love it. Yeah, that went far. I don't need this one. Dee-dee. Dee-dee. Now we have to be fast. Hello, sombreros. Zombie party. Yeah, we could kill this if we wanted to, but we are not. Really, when I played this game back in the day, I didn't know that you can you can use the water on the cigar ashtray. I never knew that when I played this as a kid, which is nice. Which is nice. Dee-dee. No, we don't need it. That's a record that we don't need.
Memories by Alistair Boleskine. Printed in London, A. Machen, editor, 1833.
It was during a conversation with G that one first heard of the New England fishing village of I. The area was apparently the ideal place from which to witness unusual phenomena in space. The quality of the air, along with the conjunction of several favorable factors, made one impatient to get started. Having gleaned what information one could from the British Museum, one set off with all haste. One's work on space and comets in particular had met with a warm response, and one thought it judicious to include several original sketches of the phenomenon, sketches which one felt were sure to arouse a great deal of keen interest in the scientific circles of 1834. One refers naturally to the passage of Halley's comet.
Editor's note: Lord Boleskin's memoirs end at this point. Who knows what extraordinary contributions he might still have made had he not succumbed during his visit to New England to dementia, followed by an early death in St. Andrew's Hospital.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not that room yet. Ba-da-da-da. Slappy sword. Nice. Pop, 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 pop. That goddamn bathtub monster. I've seen someone survive this without using any items. I show you. But we are not going to survive. So let's not play around. Let's not play around. Yeah, this has some nice traps, really. And this is the most annoying part of. We have 3 arrows and we have to shoot the. Is it the first one? It's always like this. I say that this is the hard part and I do it on the first try. What are you doing, Chipu? These are great pictures or paintings. If somebody has read, you know, H.P. Lovecraft, he knows. He knows. But I don't need these anymore, if I remember correctly. They just take space. Yeah, it is, but I have played this so many times. So many times. So many times. It's a fake book.
The Creatures of Night by Hubertus the Bald. Translated from Latin by his brother in prayer, Fratre
Hubertus the
Johann
Bald.
Marcus.
Of monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book. Upstanding stones, for he will free the powers of darkness. Of the pit. Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await and are known to initiates as the deep ones.
Deep ones.
Awaiting his prey, the deep one seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon, the cruel god, swims and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced.
That sounds familiar.
Of libraries. Unhappy he who frees the prowler. Unhappy he who meets the prowler erring among the books. He generates the vagabond that comes from other spheres. He believes the vagabond does not exist. Vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless. Of strife. He who speaks does not know and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy. He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate.
This is a good start this game because I was going to play that Eternal Darkness soon.
Nothing.
That has more Lovecraftian things.
There are domains more terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead but returns to the origins.
Okay.
A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies. Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent of Teruella in the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
Well, well. Now comes the fun part, by the way. No, 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 no. That is the picture on the right is, well, that looks familiar. Ooh, what is that? No, 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 no. Thank you. We need that. We need that. No, no. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, where's that vagabond? There it is. Nice, nice dead. Let's search. There are books somewhere. One. Two. If I remember correctly, there are 4 books. That is 3. Need to even though we don't have any, you don't have to hurry here. We shouldn't use much time because the oil lamp uses oil and we need it later in the game. This is maybe the greatest song of this game. We had 4, but was there any more? No, it was only 4. But that's okay. Let's get the oil lamp. We have everything we need from this place. Or was there anything here, by the way? Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, I have enough oil. Yeah, no, there was nothing.
Yes.
Yes. Now let me remember. Yeah, now we don't have to come back here anymore. So let's read some books. There are some fun books we have. Read.
Fragments of the Book of Abdul.
In the antique city of dead Relaya, Cthulhu dreams and waits. In the pit of time, the unspeakable lies in wait. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Relaya, your blocks of stone seal the ritual that gives birth to fear. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Aya! Aya! Let he who knows how to invoke the stones act. It is time.
These are
Let
great.
the shadow of Cthulhu darken the sky. May the servitor of the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs sound his flute in honor of the unspeakable. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Aya! Aya! May he who may not be named cast his withering gaze upon the unbelievable.
If I remember correctly, there aren't many books anymore after these ones.
The key
Maybe 2.
and the guardian of the door, and holds you now in his immense power.
What? Yeah, we take damage from that book. I don't. Yeah, something like that.
If Rocks Could Talk, or the story of a Louisiana...
After the criminal selling off of Florida by the foul usurper,
Usurper.
my father elected to remain in this
Usurper. I
inhospitable
love this.
land,
That's great.
where we were free at
Great
least to
words.
express
Usurper.
our royalist feelings, and hope our country would come to its senses.
Usurper.
In 1818, a certain Pickford bought up Ledoux's land after the poor fellow had ruined
Ledoux.
himself in unfortunate speculation.
Very.
Pickford soon turned out to
Oui.
be the most loathsome human we had ever encountered. He was an adventurer of the worst kind, nouveau riche, and bloated with a grotesque sense of self-importance.
Oui.
First came the incessant army of men with shovels, digging into the mountain of earth that was to fill in the surrounding swamp. The undertaking was quite stupendous. We learned from a slave that the final objective was to connect the existing
Well, this is a
cave
French game, by
with
the way.
another one of gigantic proportions.
Oops.
Racked by a mania of persecution, Elia Pickford constantly fired his workers and hired new ones. He did all he could to keep anyone from learning about his plans. My father was amused and said, "The
Yep.
poor fool will end up getting lost in his own cave."
Early 90s.
The walls went up, and tongues started wagging. Our detestable neighbor had been a sailor, a ruffian grown rich on questionable trade. This taste for stories were
Oh,
told
ho,
of him.
ho. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the...
When the work was finished, Pickford invited us to the opening of his rambling mansion, which he named Derceto.
Desetto.
My father asked what the strange name meant. Pickford answered, "Derceto reminds me of Astarte, the fertility goddess. Around here, the name is Shub-Niggurath, I believe. That a name so steeped in evil should be said aloud
Shub-Niggurath.
came as not such a shock to my father, as he himself confided in me some while later. We left immediately."
In June of 1862, Derceto was burned down in unexplained circumstances. It was undoubtedly the deed of some jealous Yankee or another. It was amazing to watch the servants rushing into the flames to try and save their bullet-riddled master. After that terrible night, Derceto fell into ruin. Its blackened walls were soon overgrown, as human-built works always are, by ever-present nature. In 1875, the property was
They tell a
eventually
lot of
bought by
the
a
backstory.
gentleman whose name was Howard Hartwood. I was sorry that my father, who delighted in fine conversation, was no longer alive to enjoy the company of this new neighbor. Learned and well-versed in history, he had made a particular study of piracy. It was Hartwood who told me that Pickford had commanded a ship that flew the flag of piracy. That explained the scoundrel's great wealth. Hartwood was fascinated by Pickford and undertook a great deal of research in an attempt to find some treasures that he was convinced the pirate had hidden. He went through the ruins inch by inch. He then had the burnt-out house rebuilt exactly as it had been and refurbished the library that had miraculously escaped the flames on the night of the Great Fire. Hartwood set about studying every volume in that library, and often talked to me of his research.
It's funny how
He was
they
a handsome
always
widower,
cuts the audio
deeply attached to his son Jeremy, who was later
when you
to
need to
become a
change the
professional artist.
turn the page.
Artwood worked incessantly, first from the room I offered him, then from his own freshly restored home, which he rebaptized Derceto.
Well,
I
it uses
imagine he hoped to
H.P.
enlist the help
Lovecraft,
of
you
the
know,
god of good
Cthulhu
fortune
mythos,
in his
but
treasure
it's not
hunt.
straight from the
As
H.P.
far as I have
Lovecraft
ever been
books.
able to tell,
They
all
they
the
tried to
searching came
get
to
the
nothing. There were
Call
no
of
lost
Cthulhu
treasure to be found in
roleplay
Derceto.
game
I
license for
learned
this
of
game,
Artwood's
but
death while I was in
because the
Paris.
owner of the
But
I don't
that,
remember who
as
owns
they
it, but the
say,
owner of the
is
license
another
wanted
story.
to tell the rule how the game is going to be made, so they said that fuck it. Also, yep.
Unfinished Chapter of Terra Incognita by Jacob Van
Well,
Ostade.
that is easy.
A hitherto unpublished fragment of the manuscript unearthed following indications furnished in
That is
the
easy to
Vatican
pronounce.
Library's Expurgatory Index.
In those icy and unwelcoming lands, the rites of wizards and healers are deeply rooted in ancient legend. Mysterious and cruel beings are thought to have ruled over the Arctic plains in times past. A cursed city, enclosed by massive
Yeah, it's a fictive
walls,
book, yeah.
is believed to stand to this day.
That's true.
These people, naturally placid, are seized with rage and horror at the very mention of the prisoners of the ice. Were these dreadful captives to
Is he trying to be
free
some kind of
from their
Norwegian
frozen
accent?
cells, they would
Or
reap a
Icelandic?
horrifying tribute of human
No.
flesh. These blood-curdling beings
No, that R
may
is
be
like
invoked
from
by
that
certain ritual words. They can even be
from
controlled,
if you speak
albeit
Dutch.
with the greatest of difficulty.
more like Dutch.
I admit to being impressed by these tales, repeated to me on many occasions
Okay.
and in a number of
Okay.
different places during my travels in the region. I have also seen troubling cult objects, sculpted in a material
Yeah, that's Dutch.
unknown to me. Another remarkable fact is that local Eskimos experience great distaste in pronouncing certain words, and invariably avoid saying them. Here is a living example of the power that words contain. As it is said in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word.
Terra Incognita. Hi Humppa. Hi Tentacle.
The Sons of the Sun and of the Shadows. Lieutenant Lope de Vega's account of his astounding travels to the land of the Aztecs.
Holy Christ! Cried Captain.
The Sons of the
Holy Christ! Cried Captain Cortez,
Christ.
astonished by the strange rite we beheld. We found the savages half naked. They were throwing balls of silver and gold at each other. They laughed as if demented, clearly maddened by some heathen drug. And yet, should one of them fail to catch the ball thrown in his direction, the poor devil was seized and dragged off to be sacrificed in their
That's
temple.
if I understand right, that is a true historical fact.
As we discovered, this frightful game was a ritual most holy to them, and symbolized the movement of the heavenly bodies. The dropping of a ball foretold a catastrophe. That is what the Aztecs believed in their godless ignorance. Their countless deities could only be appeased through endless human sacrifices. The victim's heart, which was still beating, lay in the hand of the murderess. The interior
Couple
of
of
the
books
temple
more.
was
The last book
surprisingly
is going to be
cool.
great, I promise.
The weight of our armor, our exhaustion, even the burden of our suffering. They were all banished by a sense of awe that the crudely magnificent altar instilled. In the tomb-like silence, a deep voice chanted an incantation. The majestic statue of the water goddess, Chalchihuitlicue,
Chalchihuitlicue.
vitality. This massive stone, draped in a golden cloak and studded with precious stones, was coming to life before our very eyes. Horror of horrors! The granite eyes of the statue, empty of life only moments before, were now injected with blood. We staggered back in amazement. Dom Jose was taken
Yep,
by a
you're
fit of convulsions.
Treadio.
He tried to raise up his crucifix, as if to ward off an attack by demons.
This
The
was
heathen
made.
priest
They also
laughed
made the second
wailing.
one for the Treadio.
The statue's mouth cracked open in a deathly grin.
Not the
bearing
third one.
teeth sharpened to dagger points. Captain
Great
Cortez
game, I
cried,
love it.
"Attack!" But it was no use. We were glued to the spot. Despite our efforts, we were unable to move. Our
How are
armor
you,
seemed
Yuri?
to be bolted to the temple floor.
Have you been
Our
making new
legs weakened,
world
and we
records?
collapsed in a thunder of steel.
New world
Only
record
Cortez
for
had the
journey
presence of mind
to Silius.
unsheath his dagger. He hurled it at
Me
the
good,
cackling
very good.
priest. 4 inches of the
Very
finest
good, very good.
Toledo steel buried itself in the heathen's face.
Oh,
His blood spurted, splashing the now lifeless idol. We picked ourselves up with difficulty.
ah,
Never will I forget that
You can do
terrible
it.
moment. My companions, naturally
you can do
enough,
it. Just
told tales of devilish enchantments cast upon our armor.
it just needs
Whatever the truth of that, I could not deny that
It
the
just needs,
supreme
you know,
God of the fourth
something that
universe
I'm not
had
capable
treated
of,
us
you know.
as mere
that
playthings.
Same game,
convinced
grind,
that a
grind,
terrible
grind,
energy
grind.
is yet contained within that heathen's
Luck and
a power strong
no,
enough
it how do you say
to change
persistence
a proud conquistador
that you just
into a
have the
helpless
mindset
puppet.
to just grind the same game. Okay. Now we have read that one. Yeah. Let's read this one.
Juan Luis Jorge.
Jorge.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fatang.
Hatang.
The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces. I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to
The voice
attacks
actors
of
are great.
demented
I'm
hysteria,
sorry if I
not
say it
unlike
so many times, but they
those
are.
described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits. I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon.
Lodo.
and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azif's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of the...
Yeah.
of
Mm-hmm. Save. What were these, by the way?
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion. The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement. It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, cf. Manzetti stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual.
Pitää juuri pelata se joskus itsekin.
My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham.
It has its
He
thing, you know.
introduced me to the rite of steel,
They made, you know.
linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black
It
goat
tried
of
to
the
be
woods
at
with
least
a
an
thousand
evil that game.
yokes. The god, being
At least it
adored,
tried to
is
be.
known as the vagabond. From
Blah blah blah. At least it tried to be. You don't get many good Evil Dead games.
The Book of Yael, signed.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones.
Old Ones.
These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden
Must be okay,
religion
yeah.
in order
Has
to
to be.
cause these
Has to be better.
frightful entities to appear before them. Not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath.
Shub.
It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He Who Goes in Shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various.
That's true.
For those misguided
That's true.
servants of
The
evil,
game mechanics are lousy,
the best
if I remember correctly.
protection appears to be that afforded by the sign
So-
of the most ancient gods.
If I remember correctly, you have to, you know,
Engraved in Menarstone,
you have to
a heavy
find
material
gas
said
for
to
your
be
chainsaw,
disagreeable
stuff like
to
that.
the touch. The sinful practices of those
Sinful
who fall
practices.
into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair and are a mortal danger to the soul.
Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard. Ways are...
Now we get the best book in the game. The best book in the game. Then we can continue.
Ludwig Prien. In nomine invocatoris, si non sanctificatus es, cave.
Cave.
De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et
Naps. Oh snap. Great game. I love it. Yeah, you don't need that book. What key was it? Was it this one? No. This one? I have some. I don't need this one anymore. And there was another key. Nice. Did I have? Yes. Save. Now we have rats. Goddamn rats. Got to love the rats. Rats that make some kind of bird sound. Well, why not? There's something else. Yeah, a book. Nice. Now we can leave. I'm not sure. Usually all that sounds like a half or something like that. Now we can use that and read the book. More reading!
The trial of Captain Pregst,
I love books.
as reported by his faithful companion Elisha Smith, known amongst his fraternity by the awful name of Captain Ellie Hell.
By all the devils! Roared Pregged, glaring at William, the judge. Curse it, Will! It'll take much more than every cannon in the blasted Navy to make me change me mind.
Me mind.
You're the greatest blackguard that ever joined our fraternity. Am I not Pregged? Captain of the Astarte, and bloodiest villain in all the 7 seas? Bloody Ezek, they call me. And you think I'll tell you where I hid my treasure? The tribunal of the Corsairs fraternity murmured at this. Pregged was indeed all he claimed. The judge, One-Eyed William, slammed his fist on the table and silence was restored.
That sounds like
Shut your mouth, Pregged!
One-Eyed William sounds like
You didn't pay the fraternity
nickname
its rightful
for
share, and that means only one thing.
penis.
You'll hang by the neck from a yardarm, you scurvy cur! Here's the rope twisted by Satan himself. You threaten me, Will. Many a man better than yourself has lived to regret holding a cutlass in my face. You'll be begging for mercy, mark my words. That shook One-Eyed William, and no mistake. Danny waved his hook in the air and shouted, Prext was always a loudmouth. The law says we hang him. The jurors took up the cry, Hang him! It was Pregged's turn to slam his fist on the table. He threw back his head and roared with laughter. You fools! You want to kill what will never die? Try it! Once more, the assembled Corsairs murmured. There was unease in the air. They remembered what happened to Chuck, the gizzard slitter.
Gizzard slitter.
A man who opened his mouth once too often.
Gizzard slitter.
It was night, and a bitter wind whipped the New England coast. Snug inside the Dead Horse Inn, one of the Astartes men was talking. His name was Chuck, and his subject was black magic. He told stories of human sacrifices, voodoo rites, and zombies.
Zombies.
He told a tale of a time when their luck was down and they were holed up in a Florida swamp. Pregged went missing. When he returned, he shouted, "'Tis the devil that guides us now, me hearties!" Whether that was true or not, the Astarte began taking loot after juicy loot. The favorite song of the Astartes men, Crash the Bones, was replaced by a new one. A skull, go to port saber, to starboard. Pass over that will, and with death you'll deal. If you cut a rope, cut the right, I hope, or then, I don't mind, the death you will find. The next day, as you may have guessed, Chuck's body was found with a dagger plunged between his shoulder blades. Chuck's face was fixed in a ghastly grin. Molten lead had been poured down his throat. Whatever way things happened next, and I don't have the details, Prext was with us again, and we set sail for Florida.
They released the CD version of the DOS version that has. Example, if you buy the trilogy from Good Old Games, it has voice acting.
Off into the swamp.
But originally it didn't have, yeah. If I remember correctly, they re-released the game on CD.
Pregged arrived soon after.
Hi Retro Crifter, how are you? Evening.
They'd been attacked by
evening, how are you?
He alone managed to escape with his life.
We are reading books.
He went on to say
okay.
the time had come to
nice to hear,
out
nice
the
to hear.
spoils
You?
Of our many loots.
Lazy Saturday, so
while Prext handed
I'm
3
okay.
chests over
I'm
to
okay.
crew.
Thanks for asking. Playing Alone in the Dark with 3D also.
Gold and precious gemstones.
Yeah.
The rum flowed that night and the stars shone bright. All at once, I noticed a tall man dressed in black. Pregged introduced him to me.
Soon starts
Here's
the
a
most
hearty
annoying
mate.
part of the game.
You can
Ugh.
call him Keith. Many a tale he could tell. Pregst laughed loudly and held up a roll of parchment. And his hideout, none better. The parchment fell to the ground, partly unrolling. I noticed what seemed to be a map of underground, veritable maze of caverns. Pregst continued. I'm giving up the pirate's life. The Astarte is in your hands now, my lad. She's a fine ship, and my reputation goes with her. Should any man call me coward, then break his head for me. I'm leaving you only because I found a treasure more precious than the purest of gold.
Har har har.
Keith spoke to him then. It is midnight. They are ready, and we must go. Turned his cold eyes on me and said in a soft, chilling voice,
Hey, Red Griffith, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Now you can use those sweet
Pregst
emotes.
talks too much.
Moist emotes.
Forget what he just
Thank you so
said,
much.
And maybe you'll live.
The
fellow's words froze the
with,
marrow
like I
in
say,
my
with all
bones,
those subs and
it was all
bits
I
you
could
give
do
me,
to
you know,
mumble,
we get
"I'll
more
not
stuff
breathe
like
a
this.
word."
3DO.
The canoe slid away into the night.
when I say
Their
3DO
torches
now, everybody just
disappeared in the
unfollows.
distance of the swamp. My snoring companions didn't hear the insidious rhythm of far-off drums.
Yes. Woo. Now we can continue. Now we can continue. Yeah, we can take that. Visit this place. Nice. What we have here? Book, once more book. Nice. I like books. Yep, not yet. Ah yeah, if somebody asks why isn't Carnby leaving the place? Well, this is the reason. Oi. What the hell is that? I don't know. I still don't know what the hell is that. Yeah, to work it, baby. Oh, oh no. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Accidentally. Starts from the beginning, so we have to just load the game. Bump. Yeah, I remember. I said earlier it would be great to own a painting of that ending picture. I remember playing this as a, like what was I? 1992, like 8 years old. I was like 8 years old when this came out, so I remember. Yeah, I got some nightmare from this game. Where is the sword? Oh. Well, not many. Well, not many did. Yeah, 3D. I did this first trilogy on PC last spring, but because I now have it on 3DO, let's play it with that one. Nice. If I remember correctly, you can only kill that pirate with sword. You cannot use rifle or now I remember. This ain't fun. This ain't fun. Oh, there are spiders. Nice. Let's not touch those. No, I can show you. Let me just save first. That's the dancer. Oh yeah. Touch me. Touch me now. Hoyo, hoyo. Ah. That was nicely. Dirt. Oh, the frame rate. Hey, see you later, Retro Grifter, and well, thanks for the sub. Oh god damn it. Oh, we did it. Woo. For some reason this 3DO version has, you know, slowdowns. So many slowdowns. Now I have the key, I have oil lamp, I have talisman. Yeah, I have everything that I need. I also have lighter. Yeah, good. Bum bum.
Daemonia
Oui.
A ritual of invocation demands that the officiant be pure. We have already described the complex operations to be followed in order to call those that sleep in superior dimensions. We shall, for the present, limit ourselves to the sign of mutual recognition used amongst their number by adepts of the cult of the Old Ones. The sign also serves as protection when in the presence of a servant of evil. The sign resembles a blessing,
save that the first and little fingers are both folded beneath the thumb, whilst the second and third fingers are held up. It would appear that this sign has no effect on adepts of a certain rank with knowledge of particular secrets contained in the corpus demonicus. The use of such signs is not without considerable risk to the user during any attempt to call upon
First and little
those
fingers
from without.
Okay.
The tale of
June 17th, 1862.
Yeah, after this there's, if I remember, because only
South
one.
was in collapse.
I'll take
Louisiana was
a
open
quick
to
toilet
us.
break.
I had each day to requisition victuals for our troops, and was aided in this endeavor by a score of brave men. Rebels were not yet ready to lay down their arms. The region was far from safe. I headed further and further west, and questioned many freed slaves. From them, I learned of a plantation on the coast. Its name was Derceto. We received a less than hearty welcome. Only Pickford, the owner, behaved in a friendly manner. While my men counted cattle and grain reserves, I learned what I could from him.
Back.
The man was most unusual and possessed an extraordinarily cultured mind. At nightfall, I gave orders for the men to bivouac at Derceto. Pickford invited my second-in-command, Lieutenant Patterson, and myself to dine. The evening was splendid, and our host proved a most entertaining conversationalist. While coffee was being served, Patterson went to inspect the men's camp. The cigar Pickford offered me was so acrid that my head began to spin. I remembered campfire tales of fellow officers trapped by devilish Confederate tricks. My mind floated in a foul and dense fog, from which emerged the enlarged and deformed face of Pickford. He grinned at me. Patterson's return chased off the nightmare. I heard shouts and firing from outside and found the strength to take out my revolver. I fired 3 shots. Pickford fell to the floor. Patterson then helped me out of the burning house. The air was filled with smoke. We resembled a company in disorderly retreat. I saw slaves leaping into the flames of that inferno.
Now we can go To the dungeons. Ugh. I hate it. Let's do a couple of saves because I think that I have everything that I need if I remember correctly, but if we don't have, we cannot get back. So there's a one save if that has happened. Woo! What? Did I run? Nice. Maybe I save by the way now. Because if we die, we don't have to hear that music. Now, thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Woohoo. Steady. Nope. Well, hello. Oh. Worms. Nice. I love worms. Yeah. I know. Woo. Luckily we saved. So no problem, guys. That went well. Hi, Joker. Hi, Joker. Rifle, yeah. Run, Forrest, run! Yes, now we are fast. Run. Because if you are fast enough, yeah. Yeah, if you are fast enough. Shit. Tie jotta. Yeah. No, I won't. Well, hello. Yeah, new command, jump. I love it. I love it. Jump. Oof. No, it. You get it. No. Save. Mickey Mouse. Nice ass. Kikihiri. Kikihiri. Now the fun starts. Oh, I love it. I love it. What? Did it die? Thank you. I'm saying this game has awful jumping mechanics. Whew. And we don't want to drop down. Can I jump there? I hope I can. Whew. Have you played this game, Joker? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, 3D platforming. Ooh. Woo. Woo. Oh, you haven't. Shame. Oh, yeah. This was really annoying room. What planks did drop? Try to remember. Because the problem is that if we drop down to the water, we lose, if I remember correctly, we lose all the rifle cartridge. Because they get, you know, wet. You can shoot it. Or maybe not. Yep, cannot. So we can only shoot it when we are one level up. Yeah. Yes, jump. Oh yeah, I did watch the new Ghostbusters movie, by the way. It was a great movie. I recommend seeing if you haven't. Oh, let's save. Too lazy. Evening shift. Yeah, of course you have. Evening shifts. Woo. Now the weapon. Bum, bum. Now save. Hit it. And we drop down. Nice. Nice. Well, it's dead. That's the most important part of this. Let's do a save. So now we don't have any ammo for the rifle, but well, we don't need. Ah, shit. Yeah. Ah, shit. Straight to the water. I love it. Nice. Nice. Please no enemies because frame rate drops. Where am I looking at? Can't see shit and the game is too pixelated. Woo. Woo. Yep. Didn't drop. Nice. Save. For impurity. This one drops, so jump. Yes. Yes. this one? Gem book. Nice book. I was pressed the wrong button. Can I? By the way. Yes, I can. Was there anything? No, there was not. I have strength. Now, the last book of the game, if I remember correctly.
Memoirs of a Lost Soul.
The mask must fall. You who discover this manuscript understand this. I am here at your side. I am waiting in the darkness of my crypt. Soon you will belong to me. One of my slaves wrote this document. I have lived for 3 centuries, and my name is Ezekiel Prext, or Elijah Pickford. You may choose which to call me. I do not hide out of fear. My power is immense. I have sailed the 7 seas. My ship, the Astarte, spread terror through all the continents. The Corsairs judged me like the Welsh judges of 1620, but they could not destroy me, and neither could the pirates. Now, I am immobilized. Damned Yankees! Witchcraft, voodoo, and the Cthulhu cult. I know them all. I have reigned and implored the stones. Only the Catonian haunts the cavern and resists me, but he dare not attack. I have need of a living body to regenerate myself. The Heartwoods managed to escape from me, but you who are reading these words, you will yield to my embrace. I hear your ragged breath and smell the stench of your fear. I have vanquished death. I built Derceto. I know what it is to wait. Cthulhu helps me. My servants will lay you upon the sacrificial stone. My roar will rend the night. You will be mine, and I shall reign once more. Come to me.
It's always nice to read somebody's love letters, you know. Now let's do a save and dig. Ah, yeah, now I remember. This is fun. Feels like that Indiana Jones Last Crusade game But yeah, if you hadn't any oil on in your lantern, tough luck. Trying to remember. Was it somewhere here? Was it this? Oh. Just like that. No. I love mazes. I so love mazes. Oh, there is a door. Nice. Ooh. Last boss. Ba-da-da-da. Run! No! Soft lock! I wasn't supposed to, you know, throw the... I was supposed to put it down. I suck. Hey, on PC version, it doesn't shoot as much those fireballs. In my opinion. Run! No! Can't see shit. No. Yes. Nice. Hi, Tonys. Well, nicely, as you can see. That was the last end boss. Now we have to escape. Oh, we still have 22. Seems to be heating up, yeah. I know. I know. I'm heating up. Ooh. Comms. Oh, here we are. Now we came from here. Oh no, we don't. Ah, yeah. Now there's no worries to drop down because you know we can. There are no more enemies. Where do I have to go? Was this the right way? I think so. Lumpses. Yeah, this was the right way. Dee. Run, Forest, run. Run. I can understand that that all the monsters are gone, but the rats, where are the rats? Yeah, now we are going to see it just now I remember. Ah, shit. Hi Tesna, how are you? Save. Still awake. Well, that's nice. Oof. Ooh. No. Now I remember. Now I remember. God damn that jump. Chicka.
Tässä tapahtuu jotain, jota ei voi järjellä selittää.
Great game, right?